But what I was going to say is I know that in they are the most recent DLC civ in Age of Empires 2, and they get a mule cart as their resource drop-off point, which is pretty solid. They get a fortified church, a free relic when you create that. You can garrison in the fortified church. I like that.
Okay.
They're an infantry civ though, so I haven't. So yes, I would say I don't know anything about the Armenians.
Oh, it's about time to do ads.
It is time to do ads. We're overdue. Because we're talking about AoE.
More of that talk.
All right, I'm going to make a note to talk about the entire tech tree right after this.
We're allowed to be.
Yeah, we're allowed to be. We're the good guys. I'll be playing Tarkov. I'll be playing Tarkov, and I'll be crab walking down a hallway about to shoot a guy in the back, and then I'll be like, fucking rats around here. I think I hear somebody to my right. I'm allowed to be a rat, but they're not. Only I can sneak. Everybody else should be running around and yelling.
Yeah. How am I supposed to have fun in Inventory Simulator if people aren't running around?
Dude, you're not far off calling it.
Dude, the amount of when we would me, Kyle, Vavity, we'll be in a Discord call just chatting, whatever. I'll have AoE 2 streaming, and I'll have Kyle or Vavity stream up so I can see what they're doing. And sometimes maybe it's just my own, I'm looking over at bad times, but I'll look over, I'll be in the middle of my game and I'll be like, oh, Kyle, Revolvity, they're still fucking reorganizing their backpack. Jeez. And I'll look back at my screen and I feel 10 real-time minutes later, I'm like, is he AFK? No, something just moved in the backpack. What's going on here? Let me
explain this. So this is our stash where we have everything we've accrued through months of playing, and part of the game. And now there was an Edge of Darkness limited edition version. You pay $150 and you get all the future DLC for free. They stopped selling that December 31st, January 1st, whatever. Now, the little things that you used to get from EOD, they're going to start selling as microtransactions, and one of those is just a bigger stash. It's more lines.
You still get it?
Yes, we get it and we keep it. It shows that it's already purchased when you go to the website by EOD people. So they limit the amount of stash space you have, and it's a game within the game, Taylor. They call it Tetrising, just moving things around and how you conserve space and put objects within objects. Because often bags and satchels will be like TARDISes. They're bigger on the inside. So something that takes up one square might have 32 on the inside for a very particular item. And the most valuable things in the whole game, other than a couple access cards, but that's minutia, are cases, these thick cases that are it looks like a gun case, but on the inside, it's a goddamn TARDIS that you can just fill up with all.
You know what an ammo case looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the game. And
little thing.
You open it, it takes 6 spots in your stash, and you open it up, and there's maybe 18 spots.
Yeah, I think it takes it's maybe even 4. But so yeah, I get up if I'm gonna play, I'll get up and I'll have my coffee and I'll sit here for an hour, Taylor. Selling the stuff I won the day before, cleaning the stash out. It takes an hour just to organize my stash.
It's so tedious.
So that I can.
You don't want to use the auto stash organizer?
It organizes it, but now I'm out of room. So I've got to go through and get all the. I have 3 junk boxes full of valuables, so I have to pull them all out at the end of the day and sell them. And doing that, selling all the little pieces and bobs and ends that you found, just takes an hour.
Yeah, what level are you at?
Decision to make, Taylor, where you can click a button and the game will organize your stash in the blink of an eye, but it won't do exactly what you wished it had. So, would you rather do this yourself for an hour or click the button? People land on different buttons for that.
I click the button constantly.
Button clicker in that situation.
Yeah, I click the button constantly. It'll organize, but again, it's going through and selling all of the T-plugs that you've acquired, all of the hoses that you've acquired, the wires. Just it's getting your hideout tinkered with. Let me put an air filter in. Let me put a water filter in. Let me check if my Bitcoins are ready to pull out. Let me start production on some ammo over here. Let me start production of a box over here. Let me make some meds over there. Oh, let me go in the workout room and literally pump iron and click the button just right when it goes within the hot zone. So I get extra pumped up today with my fucking RPG character. Oh shit, I worked out without an air filter in, so I missed out on that extra 40% of pump time. This is like working out without steroids. I've wasted my fucking day. I can only work out once a day. Fuck. Like that's Tarkov. And then eventually you go in and shoot people with all the shit you've acquired.
There's just too much of that.
If you don't like that mini game, then it's hard to it's part of what makes Tarkov so addictive is that when you grind up to a certain point, you get that big case, and this inventory space, which had been such an annoying piece of your life. It's fuck, I can't do anything because there's no space in here to move my shit around. And now you've got a case and everything goes in it all of a sudden, and you've got rows and rows and rows of space. They're going to start selling the rows for money now. I hope they sell us extra rows. I would pay more money for a few rows, like not crazy, but give me a few extra rows for a few extra dollars, and I would definitely do that.
Are you
I'm
almost to the end cycle? Yeah.
I'm almost to max traders. I'm level 40 now. So I'm like 2 levels away from 42, obviously, where you get max traders.
What are you saying? Max trader?
So traders will sell things to Kyle that they wouldn't sell to someone that they don't have as good a relationship with. And Kyle needs to rank up and, 1, perform certain tasks for these traders exactly, and 2, get himself at a high enough level that the traders consider him worthy.
So these are the AI vendors.
Yeah.
I remember you guys.
It's the in-game store where you get your shit, and you can buy it on that flea market at these crazy inflated prices. Like a grip that one of the traders will sell you for 10,000 rubles, which is a paltry sum, might on the open market be 80,000 rubles. And it's like, okay, 70,000 rubles isn't the end of the day. But you repeat that process for every individual component of the gun. And now your gun costs 4 times more than it should. So it's hard to be productive at the game. If every time you lose, you're losing 4 times, everything costs you 4 times as much. So getting those traders maxed out means you have access to almost everything. Although some of the little tids
at a good price.
Is it almost like when you get, or based on what you said last time, we talked about this a bit, like, is it almost like getting Dragon Bone or fucking Daedric armor in Skyrim, where they're like, you grind for it, you get it, but when you finally do get it and you got max illusion or whatever, you tool around for a little bit and then it's like, all right, well, I'm done. There's no one who can even come close to fighting me in this game. There's no AIs, I guess I'll go to Whiterun and kill every guard again.
Well, you got PMCs obviously who have the same shit you have, and I'm pretty good at the game, honestly. I've been playing a good bit, but I will get my shit pushed in frequently because I play alone as well. So you'll run into these big squads and they'll just destroy you. But it's a little bit of both. When you get for me, when I get max traders, a little bit of the fun is gone. I don't have as much to grind toward. There is a Kappa container when you do like 95% of the tasks. I've never gotten that. I don't plan on trying to get that. It's very hard. I don't think I can do it. Like
one of the hardest achievements in gaming.
Probably is. Trey has already gotten 2 Kappas this way.
Trey?
Yeah, I told you he's the guy I like to watch. Trey 24K. He's a streamer, YouTuber. He's a young guy.
Check him out.
He's maybe 22, 23, something like that. Yeah,
they must have made it a little easier if he has 2 Kappas, because it used to be level 70.
Yeah, I think it's like level 50 something now, or maybe
they're exponential. So 70 is like 4 times more than 55.
Yeah, it's less of an XP grind now and more of a scavenger hunt / killing the goons seems to be what a lot of people have a hard time getting done. The goons are this trio of souped up AI who are I think they're Americans, and they all have names and personalities, play styles, and specific weapons, but one of them doesn't have footstep sounds.
Oh, that's a fun addition. Like,
so he's literally a fucking ninja, and their AI makes them very ninja-like. So fighting them, if you kill one, you sort of back into a corner and let them push you and wait. But you never know when this silent, and he's moving. He's like he's moving as fast as a character can move in this game. Like he's all stemmed. He has fake stats. Like he's a Superman, and he's coming with like some scary gun to like shoot you right in the face, and he's screaming while he does it.
Do they play a big role at all?
If you play a lot of nighttime, you'll see cultists. I've seen them 3 times this wipe. I often
has anyone knifed you with poison?
Yeah, before. Yeah, I've been stabbed by a cultist before, like in previous wipes. Usually you bump into the cultist and don't realize, because I'm not a fucking full-time player or whatever, like for my job, I don't recognize the cultist until it's usually too late. Like I'll be like, ooh, a player's laying in the bush, because that's what cultists do. They'll literally lay in the bushes in the dark, and I'll shoot him, and then I'll get lit up, and it's only later in the kill feed that I'm like, oh, I killed a cultist. But they're also silent-footed, so you back into a room and let them push you, and it's terrifying.
And it's nighttime.
It's nighttime. Yeah, you've got your night vision on, and they can see in the dark, I guess, magically. So, yeah, it's a good fucking time. I haven't fallen to the PAL world. I don't think I will. Um,
Do you have a
I-
game
Didn't our
lined up
friends
for?
stop playing in real life?
well, I'm going to play
friendships
Warhammer
were
with you, of
broken up?
course.
I'll play some Warhammer.
Well, I thought that's what you were transitioning into.
No, I'm still
so to
all in
speak.
on. Like I tried playing. Like I played Warhammer a bit. It's just that like the eco balance of AOE really scratches an itch. It makes the military more fun to field when you like farm to table raise your paladins. Like you've built the whole. It's
I
just more to
understand.
pay attention to, and like the build up is fun. And there's so much that can go wrong, where it's like you have this big plan in your head of this is the tech I'm going to go into, and then you get attacked, you get raided, you have to make different approaches, and so like it's satisfying to get that when everything comes to fruition. It's really really satisfying. And so I really like the eco thing. The eco balance part of it is so fun for me. That's the most challenging part of the game, is maintaining the eco while balancing the aggression.
Yeah, that's
And
the part that makes it.
yeah.
I don't want to do that part. Like I want to focus on the battles. Like I want to like zoom in and watch the warmen, the spearmen, poke people and stuff.
You'd have fun with it. You'd have a good time. Just download it. Download the version I sent you on Steam.
I feel like Mayo Yiannopoulos is like, you'd have fun. Just come to my apartment, Kyle. It'll be fun. You'll enjoy yourself. Have a drink.
You probably
Just
would have.
drink this.
I wonder what he's doing now and how he's doing.
I have no idea what that guy's
I
up
heard
to.
he was
haven't
like
heard
a
anything about him.
million in debt, but I don't know that that's true. I think it might have been
Money's not
some-
real. You just declare it.
Yeah,
debt,
he's straight
bankruptcy.
now.
Nah. I thought he was like a. Maybe this is something I invented in my own head. I thought he was like a really, really rich guy. Is that not
He's
not true? I guess.
divorced.
All British people are rich. You can tell by their accent.